Assalamu alaikum class. I'm Ma'am Sadia Qureshi and today we are going to have our first online class with BS English. And again we are going to start our lecture with phrases and clauses. And I would like to start this lecture again with phrases because I thought that most of the students have to go through this topic once again. So we start with phrases and clauses. First of all, we are going to describe what is a phrase. So I'm going to share the pages of the book here so that you may know very well, and keeping the book in your hand or just looking at the screen, you can get a better know-how about the words that I'm speaking and the examples that are given there in the book. So let's get started. So what is a phrase? Basically, a phrase is a group of words which makes some sense but not a complete sense is called a phrase. Or an incomplete sentence consisting of two or more words is called a phrase. For example, you have done them in your second year, the phrasal verbs. If you remember, there were some verbs which were called phrasal verbs. So these are the phrases that are given here. For example, breakout, of great value, a bird's eye view, through thick and thin, and on the way, etc. The examples are there that cholera has broken out in the city. This book is of great value, and we had a bird's eye view from the plane. I will help you through thick and thin, and I met my friend on the way. So here if we take out the phrases broken out or of great value or a bird's eye view or thick and thin or on the way, they do not contain any meaning of their own. We need to attach them to something so that they can give us the complete meaning of the sentence. Now we move on with this next topic, which is types of phrases. A phrase functions as a noun, verb, adverb, adjective, or preposition in a sentence. The function of the phrase depends on its construction, meaning that the words that it contain or how the words are joined together in the phrase. On the basis of their function and construction, phrases are divided into various types. For example, noun phrase, verb phrase, adverb phrase, ejective phrase, appositive phrase, infinitive phrase, participle phrase, and gerund phrase. First of all, we discussed that what is a noun phrase. A noun phrase consists of a noun and the other related words, usually modifiers and determiners, which modify a noun. It functions like a noun in a sentence. यानी नाउन फ्रेज कोई ऐसी फ्रेज होगी जिसमें कोई ना कोई नाउन होगा, इसके साथ कोई ना कोई मॉडिफायर होगा जो कि नाउन को जो है वो मॉडिफाई करा होगा, या फिर कोई ना कोई डिटर्मिनर होगा. डिटर्मिनर मीन्स दैट देयर मस्ट बी एन आर्टिकल like a, an, or the, and there must be a modifier which will be describing the noun. A noun phrase consists of a noun as the head of the word and the other words, usually a modifier or a determiner, which comes after or before a noun. यानी मॉडिफायर या डिटर्मिनर जो है वो आफ्टर और बिफोर नाउन आ सकता है. तो इसमें जब हम देखेंगे कि किस तरह इसकी तरतीब बनती है, तो कुछ इस तरह है. द होल फ्रेज वर्क्स एज अ नाउन इन अ सेंटेंस. Noun phrase is equal to noun or modifiers. The modifiers can be before or after the noun. For example, he is wearing a nice red shirt. So the basic noun over here is shirt. But a is a determiner and nice and red is a modifier. She brought a glass full of water. Now, as a noun ये यहाँ पे काम कर रही है और एज एन ऑब्जेक्ट भी इधर काम कर रही है. यानी अगर आप चेक करते हैं तो इसमें सब्जेक्ट वर्ब ऑब्जेक्ट जो कि एक सिंपल इंग्लिश सेंटेंस की फॉर्मूला है, उसमें आप देखते हो तो नाउन फ्रेज जो है वो एज एन ऑब्जेक्ट भी काम कर रहा होता है समटाइम्स. जिस तरह आप फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में देखें तो ही इज़ वेयरिंग अ रेड नाइस रेड शर्ट. ही इज़ द सब्जेक्ट, इज़ द हेल्पिंग वर्ब, वेयरिंग इज़ द बेस वर्ब. तो यहाँ पर आ नाइस रेड शर्ट जो है वो ऑब्जेक्ट के तौर पे काम करे. नेक्स्ट इज शी बॉट अ ग्लास फुल ऑफ वाटर. शी इज द सब्जेक्ट, बॉट इज द वर्ब, एंड अ ग्लास फुल ऑफ वाटर इज एन ऑब्जेक्ट, and it can also be called that it is working as a noun phrase because it has a determiner a and then a glass, which is a noun, full of water, which is a modifier. Now we see that the boy with brown hair is laughing. Now the boy with brown hair is the subject, is a helping verb, and laughing is the main verb. Next is a man on the roof was shouting. So यहाँ पर भी noun phrase जो है वो as a subject भी काम कर रही है, as a noun phrase भी काम कर रही है, and a is a determiner, man is a noun, and on the roof is a modifier. That where is the man right now? He is on the roof. So a sentence can also contain more noun phrases. For example, a girl with blue eyes bought a beautiful चेयर. सो इस जुमले के अंदर आप कह सकते हैं कि एक ही नाउन फ्रेज नहीं है बल्कि इसके अंदर दो नाउन फ्रेजेस हैं. जैसे द गर्ल विद द ब्लू आइज, यानी ये भी गर्ल के बारे में बात हो रही है जिसकी ब्लू आइज हैं, एंड शी बॉट अ ब्यूटीफुल चेयर, जिसने एक खूबसूरत सी चेयर खरीदी है. अब द गर्ल विद ब्यूटीफुल आइज में भी आपको नाउन नज़र आ रहा है और अ ब्यूटीफुल चेयर में भी आपको नाउन नज़र आ रहा है. तो अ ब्यूटीफुल चेयर में अगर आप चेक करें तो ए डिटर्मिनर है, ब्यूटीफुल मॉडिफायर है. इसी तरह द गर्ल विद ब्लू आइज में द डिटर्मिनर है, गर्ल इज अ नाउन, विद ब्लू आइज इज द मॉडिफायर. So the next thing that we go on with is prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase consists of a preposition. Now we have discussed what are prepositions. Prepositions are basically those words which tell us about the position or the state of a noun. So it consists of a preposition, of object of preposition, noun or pronoun, and may also consist of other modifiers like on a table, near a wall, in the room, at the door, or under a tree. So यहाँ पे on क्या है, preposition है, a क्या है, determiner है, और table जो है वो noun है. वो आपको ये बता रहे हैं कि where is the thing that is maybe on the table, maybe on the wall, near the wall, or maybe in the room, or at the door, or under the tree. Basically it is telling you that where the noun is located right now. A prepositional phrase starts with a preposition and mostly ends with a noun or pronoun. Whatever prepositional phrase ends with is called the object of preposition. यानी जहाँ भी prepositional phrase end होगी किसी भी word के ऊपर, किसी भी noun के ऊपर, तो वो उस prepositional phrase का object कहलाएगा. A prepositional phrase functions as an adjective or adverb in a sentence. यानी prepositional phrase जो है ये हमने उस दिन क्लास में भी डिस्कस किया था कि ये as an adjective भी काम करती है कभी कभी और as an adverb भी काम करती है. अगर आप देखेंगे कि इसके अंदर कोई नाउन है, ठीक है, और वो नाउन जो है वो उसके बारे में हमें इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रही है, तो वो क्या हो जाएगा कि वो एज एन एडजेक्टिव हो जाएगा. और अगर पूरी प्रपोजिशनल फ्रेज जो है वो जुमले में मतलब जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन दी गई है उसके हिसाब से वर्ब को ज़्यादा स्ट्रेंथ दे रही है, तो वो एडवर्बियल फ्रेज हो जाएगी. So let's take the examples that a boy on the roof is singing a song. So this is having a boy, then on the roof, and then is singing a song. अब आप देखते हैं कि लड़के के बारे में बात हो रही है जो छत पर है. He is singing a song. So on the roof is not talking about something that is singing the song. On the roof is directly talking about the boy. So that is why we have said that this prepositional phrase can be called as an adjective. मतलब ये prepositional phrase जुमले में as an adjective काम कर रही है. इसी तरह the man in the room is our teacher. So the man in the room यानी जुमले में जो बात हो रही है वो टीचर के बारे में हो रही है, लेकिन टीचर वो बंदा है जो कि रूम के अंदर है. Again, this prepositional phrase is working as an adjective. Next is she is shouting in a loud voice. What is she doing basically? She is shouting. And how she is shouting? In a loud voice. So in a loud voice is basically adding into the meaning of shouting. So this is working as an adverb over here. The next example is he always behaves in a good manner. अब लड़के के बिहेवियर के बारे में बात हो रही है, तो ऑब्वियसली अगर उसके बिहेवियर के बारे में बात हो रही है तो बिहेव करना इज समथिंग दैट इज रिलेटेड टू अ वर्ब, एंड देन इन अ गुड मैनर इज एडिंग इनटू द मीनिंग ऑफ बिहेवियर, सो वी कैन कॉल दैट इन अ गुड मैनर is a prepositional phrase which is working as an adverb in this sentence. The next thing that we will talk about is ejective phrase. Let's have this explanation that an ejective phrase is a group of words that function like an adjective in a sentence. It consists of adjectives, modifier, and any word that modifies a noun or a pronoun. An adjective phrase functions like an adjective to modify or to tell about a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. For example, he is wearing a nice red shirt. तो ये जो nice red है, this is talking about the shirt. Then the girl with brown hair is singing a song. Now the girl with brown hair, यानी वो लड़की जिसके brown बाल हैं वो गाना गा रही है. So with brown hair is talking about this girl, so we can call that with brown hair is basically trying to give more information about the girl, so this is an adjective. He gave me a glass full of water. So glass can be half of water, half full of water, or an empty glass, or full of water. So this full or half or empty is actually talking about the glass, which is a noun. So we can say that this is the adjective phrase. A boy from America won the race. फिर ये लड़के की बात हो रही है जो अमेरिका से आया है, उसने रेस जीत ली है, तो वी कैन से दैट दिस बॉय फ्रॉम अमेरिका, यानी वो लड़का जो अमेरिका से आया था. तो अमेरिका इज बेसिकली टेलिंग अस मोर अबाउट दैट बॉय, सो वी कैन से दैट दिस इज एक्चुअली वर्किंग एज एन एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज. The next thing that is over here is something that we need to understand in a better way, that prepositional phrases and participle phrases also function as adjectives, so we can also call them adjective phrases when they function as adjective. In the above sentences, the girl with brown hair is singing a song. The phrase with the brown hair is prepositional phrase